Hey guys, sorry about the blacked out screen. I was feeling a little lazy today. I didn't feel like putting on any makeup today. Well, we have those days. Um, so I do apologize in advance for not being able to deliver any content in the last video, the live that I did. I had some repairs being done in my apartment, and it was going to be one of those issues where the things that we talk about are a little sensitive, and 3D people can't really stomach or understand what we're talking about, which facts. So I had to leave it on for this one here. So we're going to be talking about certain things that I have discovered. I've been discussing this with my friends. Hey Aquaria, I'm waiting for Diana. I want to say thank you to my mods for always being there for me, for always being quick with the trigger finger just in case there's some nasty ass fucking trolls that want to start some mess, always being there to keep things on the level here, love you guys. I really, really love you guys. So I'm just going to wait till, okay, everybody's here. All right. So we have both my mods. A couple haven't been on, so you don't see them on here. They haven't been on, for a little bit. So, they're busy with other things going on in their life. So they haven't been on here, but I have my team. So that being said, let's move into what I was going to talk about. I was discussing this with my friends this morning. And I want to get this out while this is still fresh in my head, right? Because of the Hashimoto's and everything, I'll get a thought in my head what I want to talk about, because you have to prepare. And then if I get distracted or anything, I just kind of forget about it, comes with age too, So, me, guys, I'm honest. I talk quite honestly about my age and everything and how I feel about it and everything. So, but I wanted to talk about some examples of how you can tell that things have shifted, okay? Because there is a shift that has happened. I feel that this has happened within, I'd say, the past month or so. There's an increasing intensity of the synchronicities and signs that we've been getting. And I wanted to talk about theft. Okay, I know that's a very interesting, I wanted to talk about theft a little bit. What is theft? What is thievery? What is stealing? What is robbing? It's one of the cardinal sins, right? Anybody that has a basis knowledge of religion, and, not only in Christianity, okay, not only those that follow Christ, but really, it's on some level or another, it's talked about in other doctrines as well, okay? And it's just common sense. You don't steal from people, okay? Why am I bringing this up? It's not like this is a new theme that I'm talking about. I have talked about this on other videos in the past about, thievery and robbing, and, how at one point I still do, but I'm just not like feverishly on top of it. I do still have that little coalition, that if you're a small channel and your content is being robbed and therefore your bag is being robbed, okay, reach out and we'll see what we can do legally, because there are legal things that you can do, okay? All you need is a phone or a computer that takes screenshots, and in general, we all have that, okay? So thievery, robbing. Now, I've talked a bit about this in a couple of videos, how thieves don't rob empty houses. That was one that I talked about that was alive. And I've talked about, how a lot of people have, I'm not the only channel that's been talking about this, okay? There's been a lot of people that with a larger subscriber list than me, okay, that have been actually talking about this as well. And they've approached this subject as well, They don't have the foul language that I have. I tend to have a different style, they're a little calmer, uh, but they addressed it too. So it doesn't just happen to small channels, it happens to big channels too. So this is an issue across the board. Okay. If you're on a public forum that you don't charge for your services, you don't charge for the information that you're putting out. Now, there are those places that you can do that, Vimeo and the like, which at some point I'm kind of considering because I don't know who's watching. So I might move some of my, not all of it, some of my content on there. So it's a little more exclusive. Okay. And of course, people are going to have their opinions about it and make whole ass videos about it. But, look, freedom of speech, I have it, you have it. So it is what it is. Okay. So thievery. What is an example of thievery? It's when you make content and then whoever is watching you, and there's a lot of people, because like I said before, when it's the kind of content that they didn't think of before, okay? And as I said before, with the advent of an invention of screenshotting and software that allows you to record stuff, it becomes pretty easily done that you can take other people's things, right? Especially from small channels like mine that, are not as widely known. Maybe my name is in people's mouth, but the numbers are kind of a little more modest. Okay. And when you're a smaller channel, you tend to work a little harder. You know what I mean? It's when you get to the, the 100,000s and everything, it's you can kind of calm down a little bit and you put it on a schedule and everything. And it's you're not so heavily invested. I mean, I know I'm making a generalization and everything. And, if you are a larger channel, if I'm incorrect, please correct me. I don't mind being corrected. But the point being is that we work very, very hard. And in a lot of cases, if a channel is spiritually based, yes, I talk about fashion and beauty and lifestyle and all of that stuff. But if you're in general a spiritually based channel, you work very, very hard to protect yourself. Okay. And especially when you talk about the things that I talk about, it can ruffle some feathers, which I have. So much so that whole last videos have been made about me. And it's look, it's not showing anything except the botheredness, if that's a word, of the individual. It's you guys know what I have dealt with, and I'm not going to get into a whole to-do about that. But thievery, how does it happen? Now, I want to make a disclaimer here. Whenever I talk about how things are done, it does not make me a witch. So when I tell you how witches are doing things, it doesn't mean I'm casting a spell. Okay. Like some people would have you believe. Okay. I'm actually giving you some nuggets of wisdom so you know what to look out for. Okay. But, people will say what they want to say. It's, there's a lot of clout chasers on YouTube that, they'll just start a whole channel just about being all about exposing. It's yes, I do a fair amount of exposing, but that's what I was charged with. I don't feel well in my spirit if I know something that's going to help and protect you guys and I don't say anything about it. Okay, that's, but there's a difference between exposing for the common good and quote unquote exposing just because you want to get rid of your competition. Okay, there's a big, big difference. So I'm just going to check real quick the chat right here. We have 11 people here. So let's see. One dislike on the video already. Wow, I didn't even get warmed up yet. Oh my goodness. Oh, we lost one. So we have Lilith ascending here, Dream Baby, and my mods. So we have 4. Who is the other Well, you lost another one. They're watching. They're watching because they know that I'm watching. They know that I'm watching the chat. This is kind of the good thing about having small numbers. I kind of enjoy that because you can actually see exactly what's changing. And, when you say something, who gets triggered? Whoop, they got back on. Whoop, nope, they just hopped off. So you can pretty much tell. It's kind of funny, it's but oh, they're back up again. You see, it's like they're like whack-a-mole. But okay, so this is not going to be a long video at all because quite honestly, these are pretty easy to spot. Who's ever watching, please introduce yourself or we'll assume that you're a prowler. Exactly. With the binoculars and everything. We've all seen the memes, right? Of what's her name? Kim Kardashian, like peeking behind a bush, right? That's what I feel like these people look like. Is she talking about me? Mm-hmm. Is she talking about me? Let me make a video so I can get some clout off her name. Is she talking about me? Let's pretend that she is, so that I can make another video. And it's like, it's kind of been like a disease of seeing these whole ass videos made. You thieve my content. You're a thieving ass jackal. You rob me of my content. I mean, you don't have to actually. Well, actually, yes, I can actually sue certain individuals because you're taking my content, putting it on your channel. So certain people that are watching right now, because I know you're watching me, bitch, with your Wendy Williams looking ass, okay? With the screenshots, I can sue you. I hope you know that. Do you feel that little tingle in your behind? Do you feel that little drop in your gut? Uh-oh. Lump in your throat? Yes, I can actually sue you for doing that. If you got my image and my name on your channel, I can sue you. And I already have it recorded on mine, ready for my lawyer. So don't think that taking it down now is going to do anything. I already fucking recorded it, bitch. I'm the queen of exposing, bitch. I'm the queen of exposing. I'm the queen. Dude. Y'all little assholes are my little subjects. You're trying to copy me. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry. The truth is the fucking truth. Okay? And don't think that I didn't record that either. So you recording me, I'm recording you, but I'm recording you to sue you. So you got my image, my first and last legal name, right? And you got my content on your channel. That's thievery. This is why I'm bringing this up. Because if there's any losses that I suffer because of it, whether through your magic or you doing this and you trying to manipulate people, I mean, up to and including saying, don't follow this person's channel, I'm not going to tell you yes or no. Look, man, you're a grown woman. You're a grown man. Do what you want. Do what you feel you need to do. But at the end of the day, my name is in your mouth. At the end of the day, my content is on your channel and I can sue you for it. Let's fucking play, bitch. You don't want to fight me. You don't want to fucking fight me. None of you bitches want to fucking fight me, right? You're big and bad, talking behind, bumping your gums behind the fucking screen, okay? Thinking you're fucking Nicki Minaj, and then you want to play the victim, and then back down when I fucking tell you, come fight me. Drop your fucking location, right? Oh, but you're going to take this, twist it around, because I know that you're watching every little fucking thing I say and making snippets, okay? And you're going to try to twist it around and try to say, oh, well, she's threatening me. No, bitch. Let's stop the bullshit. And let that be on record right here live for every motherfucker to see. Okay? Okay? Who's the fan? You're the one watching me. Who's the fan? Okay? Look, man, look. In business, in media, we all watch each other. So this is not no fucking secret. I said it many times on many videos. I have nothing to fucking hide from people. Yes, I'll be watching you too, just like you watching me. How would you know that I'm watching you if you wasn't watching me? How you gonna know, bitch? Obviously you watching me to know that I'm watching you, right? But we gotta watch each other, right? It's the art of war. You got to watch everybody. You know, it's the art of war. Look it up. Hey, Leah. I'm just going to read the chat here. The guilty mind will always assume you're saying something funny about them. Sometimes you just be speaking in general. There's actually, I'm going to look it up. There's actually a psychological term for that, okay, where you think that everybody is talking about you. Yes, it's ego, right? Because you have to have a pretty big ego to think that everybody's talking about you. But there's also another psychological. I'm gonna look it up. I don't claim to be a psych student. I don't claim all these things and don't have the documentation to prove them. You know, and there's some people that like to do that. It's, you know, it's clout chasing 101, right? That's what it is. But please take that little snippet and put it in your slideshow. I just want it to be known that not all Hoodies mods are Black women. Exactly. Because there are some people that like to fucking make comments that say that my mods are all Black women. I have white women that are my mods. I have Hispanic women that are my mods, okay? They got lives. They can't always be on live when I'm on live, okay? You know, they have lives, okay? We all have lives. My girls are very, very supportive of me. Okay. And you're going to try to pull the race card and try to manipulate something into something that it's not. I don't fucking think so, bitch. I don't think so. We're over here talking about shades of skin. Come on, man. There's enough race related violence going on in the world right now. Okay. And you're going to want to stir up some fucking drama. Are you fucking kidding me? That karma's going to bite you in your fucking ass. You don't do shit like that. Yes, paranoid schizophrenia. Yes. 2 individuals. And actually, I found this was related to the first response video that I had made. Because I was a little bit in a hiatus and they took me out of the fucking hiatus. Okay, because a bitch needs to rest, right? You know, I need to, you know, sun my hide somewhere on a sunny fucking beach somewhere. Okay, but no, I'm over here in the middle of sipping my fucking mimosa, and over here I'm like, ding, ding, and like, no. Damn. Just when I tried to relax my ass, they pull my ass right back in. But you know what? Apparently you love me. You love me because if you didn't, you wouldn't keep on going tit for motherfucking tat. If you keep on going tit for motherfucking tat, I'm more petty than any bitch. I'm sorry. And take that snippet. Take it. Because I know that's what you're doing. Take that snippet, put your little text thing here in your little software where you can make a little fucking video about me. Why? Because you don't get traffic unless you're talking about somebody else. You don't get traffic on your channel unless you're talking about somebody else, whether it's me or this person or that person or that person or that person. You're always talking about somebody, but then you want to talk about me. When nobody knew who you were, and then the very first video that you make is about somebody else, somebody that I already took care of that. I already have my content. Don't be a Johnny come lately, Wendy. Yeah, this is the thing. You're playing with a 44-year-old woman. You're playing with a grown fucking woman, okay? You're playing these junior high school games with a 44-year-old woman, okay? I don't play that shit. I come from the old school. How many times I got to tell you that before it penetrates? I come from the old school. If I didn't have this channel and I found out this was going on, you know, I would do my little investigating and everything and, you know, approach the woman like a woman. I hear that you have some things to say about me. But since we have YouTube and all of these things, this is the way people, quote unquote, fight now, right? And take that little snippet too, bitch. Okay? When people like to dissect everything that you say, because that's the whole basis of their channel. That's the whole basis of what they're basically those people also. So if those people are watching that have been talked about by this person or these people, you can sue them. Just so you know, you can sue them because they're using your image, they're using your likeness, they're using your material, and they're calling you out your name. You can sue them. It's defamation of character. Look it up and get these hoes where it fucking hurts, in the fucking wallet. Okay? And the crazy thing is, if they're not watching, they will send some of their subs to come watch. Some of you currently watching right now are their subs. Not everybody, but if the shoe fits, wear it. But that's the thing. I could be talking about anybody. I don't mention names. And that in there, I think that's the conundrum right there, as they say. There's the rub, as they say. Because I don't mention names, anybody can think that I'm talking about them and then make a whole ass channel. Oh, look at this. I can do this. I can get a lot of views at one time off a drama over somebody that wasn't fucking talking about you. Now I am. And please take that in a snippet. Take that in a snippet and put it on another video that I'm going to record, okay, as proof. So you're really fucking yourself, okay? You're really fucking yourself by making these videos, okay? So anybody that's watching, if I have my face and my name, my likeness, my voice, anything in your videos on your channel, I'm going to consider that stealing and you're going to be sued. And I'm going to slap on top of that defamation of character. So play with me, bitch. You may not want to fight me, but I can fight you with a fucking subpoena. Don't play with me, bitch. I'm not the fucking one. You keep playing. You keep fucking playing. You want to get rid of me physically, not magically, physically try to get rid of me. Physically. Try it. I will drag your fucking ass. And you can put that in a little snippet too, because I know you watching, bitch. Wendy Williams looking ass bitch. Can you speak on Karmic stalking Facebook to copy us? Oh my goodness, girl. This could be a fucking mini series on just the different types of things that they're doing. And if somebody has a problem with me talking about karmics, you're a karmic. You're not a divine feminine. You're not a divine feminine. You're a karmic. If you have a problem with me talking about karmics, you're a karmic, because the only one that would be having a problem with me talking about karmics are karmics. And those are fucking facts. But moving along. Leah, this is somebody that is using my stuff to try to expose me, okay? Because I was the original one that was doing exposing, not only on karmics, but on, demons and by name, specific things that are going on, okay? Because when you're really in tune, you're in tune to every motherfucking thing, okay? Yes, please use that snippet. Okay. And they're doing this. They are taking little snippets and putting them in like little videos, which I can sue them. I can sue them for using my image, using my voice, using my name. I can sue you for copying my content. That's considered copying my content. That's my name in there. Okay. Oh, you didn't know that. Oh, I forgot. You see, a middle-aged woman like me knows her shit, right? Right. She knows how to battle things smartly, intelligently. Okay. All you know how to do is bump your gums behind a screen. Oh, you didn't know I can sue you, could you? Oh, I see. Oh, that's all. Oh, because I forget which generation you're from. You're from the Nicki Minaj's of the generation. Sorry for any Nicki Minaj fans or anything. I don't vibe with the bitch, because let me tell you something. I kind of see a lot of similarities there. And please use that snippet too, okay? Okay, because every time I see that you're using a snippet of my shit, I will sue you. And I'm going to, if I have to make a class action lawsuit, I will. So keep making videos about me. You take yours down, I'll take mine down. There's no fucking problem there. But if you keep on bumping your gums about me and putting my name and my image and my voice and everything and picking apart everything that I'm doing because you want to copy the queen, I'm sorry. You look, man. I'm the original that was exposing things for spiritual purposes. Please take that apart too. Pick that apart too. Because I can go to your videos right now and pick everything apart if I wanted to. If I was that fucking petty. If I was that hard up for views and subs, if that was the only reason I was doing this. But even with, and I look, man, the good thing about YouTube is that, you know, while you're still visible to me, I'm still visible to you. From my end, I can still see. Not a lot of people want to see you talking shit about me. Not a lot of people, they're getting kind of tired of it, aren't they? Low numbers, low turnaround, huh? Low turnaround. You would think that you would blown it out of the fucking water. Whoa, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000. No. Oh no. You trailing behind. You got your little, you know, people that follow you and everything, but you know, you kind of need that. You need that. You would think that thinking that this is a good formula to get a base in a shorter span of time, that more people would ingest it. People know what they vibe with. Okay. They know what they vibe with. And when you literally put on your channel, do not go to this person's channel. Why? What is the problem? What's the problem? Look, man, if you want to leave right now, you can leave right now. Look, man, I can't tell you what to do. You're a grown person. You have your own, what is the word that they use? You have your own agency, right? I can't tell you what to do. I'm not here to tell you what to do. So flashing in white letters on a screen, don't go to this person's channel. She's casting spells. Where? When have you ever seen me openly, like, maybe there's one, and I know that, you know, some salty bitches will comb the internet for it. Maybe like, you know, I burn some incense, but I've never done a candle spell or any kind of spell on anybody. Because people are vibing with my content, I'm all of a sudden a witch, right? Oh, please, but take that little snippet so that you can manipulate it, please. Because you are so hard up for views and subscribers that you're willing to make these amateur videos, very amateur. I mean, it's not even seamlessly blended, okay? Very amateur looking videos. I'm talking about my content, which I find my content on your channel, I'm suing you. That's it. So get ready, because if I see one bit of information there that doesn't belong, you are not the originator of that content and you're using it to defame, then expect a call from my lawyer, okay? And I have one on retainer, so don't play with me. All I got to do is ring him right now, okay? Don't play with me. I got his number on speed dial, okay? Don't play with me. But please take that and say, oh, she's threatening. Ooh, how convenient. When you're being called out, that you take the things that I am saying and try to manipulate it like a court of law is not going to see that you're manipulating. Come on, bitch. Look, I know you're younger than me, but it's like, you know, don't show your ignorance, okay? Don't show your ignorance. Let's see. Girl, these karmics are your sons. I know. Oh my gosh. Anastasia. Oh, well, yeah. Thank you, Dream Baby. Yeah, everybody says that I look young and I sound young and everything. So, yeah. And please, whoever's watching, take that as a snippet too. Stalking assholes. Stalky, stalky, stalky. Let's see here. Not everything is about you, narcissist. That's right. I'm Blackfoot Indian, German, white, and black. Welcome. Welcome, Yvonne. I find it crazy how people can't do their own thing. Why can't people just be authentic these days? I knew a group of grown women doing this exact thing. What is wrong with people? It got so intense, and the law had to step in. Make sure you report in whatever platform. Oh yeah, I already have it recorded. So it's like you can't deny that you did it because I already have it recorded. That's the great thing about technology. Okay? You can use it to hurt or you can use it to help. Oh, please take that snippet too. Dumb bitch. Let's see here. No, later, mommy. Later, honey. Later. I'm not gonna be long.
It's 5 o'clock.
Okay.
I'm not cooking.
Okay. I'm here, but I was eating, couldn't type. The funny thing is nobody even knows them. Like, who are you and where did you come from? Exactly. We as divine feminines, we manifest out here. We don't vibe with people who low fitting energies. Hold on a second, guys. Just give me a few minutes, guys. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Oops. Wrong one. Whoops. Oh, got it. All right. Tell me about it. They copy and swear theirs is better. Bitch, it could never be like mine. Mine's comes from above. From divine, not below. A cheap copy with a small mindedness and no originality. Sad. Yep. Very basic. Very, very basic. Okay, hold on a second. I'm sorry. I'm just reading a text here. I'm sorry, guys. Give me a minute. Just give me a minute. Alrighty. So, what's one of the examples of theft other than the examples that I have given you? One, let's say, okay, I'm going to give you an example. Let's say I'm talking about comic book characters, right? Like I did in the Look It Up, I was talking about comic book characters in one of the past live videos. And Storm was mentioned. And when you are watching somebody and you see that you can, in your mind, use something that they have made content on and use it to bring in more of a bag for you, which is basically stealing from me, right? And I just saw a angel light pass by, so I know that I'm not imagining this. Okay, so let's say you, meaning me, right, make a video on the correlation between spirituality and comic books. Storms mentioned. The person has a deck out that's about weather. What do they do? And I have screenshots of that too. Look, man, I'm a detective. Okay. If you want to call me anything, I'm a spiritual detective. Okay. So, I can use this, right? So that person goes back and searches the news to see what's going on in the weather, makes cards in the deck to reflect what's going on in the news with the weather, then conveniently pulls, arranges, snaps a photo, posts that they came up with this channeled message. Bullshit. I call bullshit. I'm sorry. I just blah, 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 all over your fucking scheme. There's so many holes in it now. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. I will never, ever miss this one. Can care less they spy me. God want me to know their crap. Here we go. I had to delete all my subscriptions because the Karmic started stalking all the readers I subscribed to. Oh my God. You saw an angel too? Aw. I seem to be dealing with a few karmic people trying to close out their cycle. Yeah, that's what this is what this is all about. We have different kinds of karmics, right? We have the love rival, right? We have the business rival. We have, different types of karmics, okay? For the sake of this video, I'm talking about the ones that, try to take things from you, okay? And like the example that I just gave you, okay? It's very easy to look up what's going on in the weather sector of news, make cards that reflect that, add them on to your decks. Then when it's been approved and everything, because I know the site that's been used and everything, then when it's been approved, conveniently pull out those cards to make it seem legitimate, because that in there, my friends, is one indication how you can tell that the person has lost whatever gifts they had. When they have to outright steal and hoodwink you, that's a big indication right there. But please, if she's watching right now, send somebody like Red or somebody else to have a bigger mouth than you, because you can never face me yourself. Right? You would never face me yourself. You're too afraid. So that they can make a video about me, saying that I'm talking about them. Let that be known right here. I'm saying it right here on the live. I'm not talking about you. So if you make another one and I see it, you're getting sued too. I'm telling you, I'm coming after every motherfucker that has something sideways to say. Okay? Because I have never once stymied, bewildered, hoodwinked, or taken advantage of anybody on this channel. I have been here since 2016. Okay? It takes a while to build a loyal following. There are some that are just looking for drama. And, if you're not offering the drama, they go to somebody that is. Okay? But it takes a while to build a loyal following. Okay? And I consider my YouTube family. That's it. That's it. But then you got some people that like to say, oh, well, they like to try to make that into a bad thing and speak down on it. All because these are people that most likely have had an issue making friends themselves. Okay? But they want to deflect and say that's you. It's really amazing the deflection, amount of deflection that I see within certain individuals, which still, I have so much integrity that I still, you may know exactly who I'm talking about, but I still don't mention your name. And, you know, that's the difference between me and you. You're not that bright. You're not that fucking bright. I'm sorry. If you want to try to expose me, you're using my name, you're using my image and everything. You don't even realize you just fucked yourself. You just stepped in a whole pile of shit because you're using my name, my image, my voice, everything. I can sue you. And anybody that's watching that this has happened to them too, you can sue them too. All that money that you're robbing off of people, being a fucking fraud, you're going to have to pay out the fucking nose in legal fees. Don't play with me. I'm not the one, man. Look, I'm a Libra moon, man. I know my law. Okay? I know my law. One of the many things that I have interests in, other than fashion and beauty and spirituality and all of this stuff, is the law. I study new laws that come out. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. That's the Libra part of me. Yes. I have a Libra moon. Enough said. So my sense of justice is innately within me. But please take that and try to butcher it any way that you want. Try to manipulate it so that you can get views and subs. It's amen. Look. It is what it is. One karmic I know has more dreams than MLK. Oh, I have a dream. Oh, no. That shit's hilarious. Oh, my gosh, I can't. Dame la pistola. Oh, my gosh. Long run-on sentence. I can't. Oh, my gosh. Dream Baby 333. I just didn't want any one of the readers to stalk. They even took remote access to my iPhone, which is cybercrime. Look at that. Proof right here. The proof is in the pudding. How many times I tell you that, guys? Okay? It all comes out in the wash. Mommy has always told me that. It all comes out in the wash. Okay? If something is not genuine, okay, and it's color fast, you know, when you buy a, you know, cheaper end piece of clothing or whatever, you know, especially like reds and purples and stuff like that, those colors tend to bleed in the water, right? They tend to run in the water, right? Hence the whole saying, it all comes out in the wash. If it's not genuine, it's going to come out in the wash. I will not allow it, especially my channels that teach the word, especially. Yes. This is the thing. We got to realize here, guys, this is the end. This is the end. All right. You know, when you're about to close the chapter, when you read a good book, right? And we've all had books here that we were never able to put down because they were just too good. Stephen King, one of them. That man can write a book. That man can write a fucking book. Okay. I wish I had that talent. Okay. And that one book that I'm in reference to here is Rose Madder. Check out Rose Madder. Stephen King's Rose Madder, if you haven't done so already. You know, I talk about that book all the time. But when you can't put a book down, right? And every chapter, it's kind of a slow build as they're, you know, describing things, right? You're learning more about the person and you can actually equate that to this journey. You're learning more and more about it. So it's going to be a slow burn, right? But then when you get to the middle to the end, it gets juicy, right? It gets a little more intense, right? There's more pressure. There's more of a climactic ending, right? And that's all that's happening right now. It's the end. It's the end. For those of you that resonate with this, you'll know this is the end of the journey now. So you're going to have all of these things that we're seeing on the chat here happen. Okay. I mean, they're going to just throw sanity out the window. Okay. And just do whatever they feel that they need to do to get the leg up. It's like a lot of them know that they're not going to win, that they already know that they have lost, but their ego will not, much like a lot of entities in government, which is another video entirely. But okay, yeah, I'm hearing the beast system. Yeah, we're going to talk about that. We are going to talk about that on some at some point in the future. We're going to talk about the beast system and all of that stuff and all of that. All right. But in any good story, whether it's a love story, a good mystery, or anything, it's always climactic. If nothing's going on, you're going to put down that book and it's going to collect dust, right? If they're taking too long to describe what's going on, you kind of lose interest in the character, right? I know it's happened with me. I don't know how many books I was like, no, I don't. You know what? It has to have a certain rhythm, right? And that's what's happening right now. We're at the end. We're at the end of this, okay? So it's a full, I would say 360, but this time that whatever started it, right? That's the, as my girl Aquaria calls, the final boss, okay? And those of you that are gamers, you know what I'm talking about, right? The final boss. You got the little bosses, and then you got the final boss, okay? Right? That big, ugly motherfucker that you're using all your ammo on him. And it's nothing is happening, unless you got some cheat codes, but whatever. Okay. Look, man, I'm a big Resident Evil fan. Okay. Those of you that are RE fans, let me know in the comments. Okay. But if anybody knows anything about Resident Evil, there's a lot of little bosses that you fight, right? And it takes you to levels, you get keys, and the way that they set it up is that there's the bishop, the rook, the queen, the king, all of these chess pieces, right? And every time you figure something out, you get one of those little pieces, right? A piece to the puzzle, right? Because you got to figure shit out. It's not a just a shoot 'em up game. It's like you get to shoot the bad guys, right? But you also learn some shit, right? And that's what happens. Except for the whole shoot 'em up part. Of course, I got to make that clarification because some people like to take apart everything that I say, right? They make that clarification. But you learn something. You learn a lot about yourself. You don't look at yourself the same way as when you first walked into this. Okay? You just realize how many levels there are to every bit of information that you've acquired. And much like a lawyer has to, interview people and, interview family members, friends, this, that, the other thing, and, in order to put a case together, okay? In the same way, we do the same thing, right? So I know that I'm going off track for just a bit, but let's bring it back to what we were talking about, theft, right? Nobody likes to have their things taken from them, especially when you're busting your ass, putting out good content in there and everything. And, you don't think that these people are coming to your pages and, seeing look, man, I enjoy using YouTube, but there are some things that I would suggest, okay? First of all, take away the download feature because then people can rob their shit. But even without the download feature, if they're looking at this on a mobile device, they can screenshot that shit. And some people don't use it for the good of the people. Okay? Some people use it to stalk and harass and try to defame people. Okay? Now, there are some people that can most likely say, you have to be objective about this. Some people can say that oh well, Bernie, you've done your fair amount of exposing. Well, yeah, yes, I have done my fair amount of exposing one person. But when everybody else wanted to jump onto the bandwagon, nobody was looking for you. Who are you? Where'd you come from? It was one person for a very specific reason that was motivated by nothing else but my love of God. I didn't say anything until there were very disparaging remarks. And look, man, I can get into it here. This is not the video for it. Take a look at my playlist. It's on there. I think it's on the Hood Oracle Ministries playlist on here on this channel. So check it out. It's called The Whore of Babylon, as the Whore of Babylon straddles, whatever. So check that one out. Yes, it's still there. But getting back to this whole thievery theme that I'm talking about here on this channel, it's when you have, with honor and respect and integrity, built your name on a platform, you got your Johnny come latelys. Okay, that was like, oh, well, you know what? She's doing it. I can do it. Let me just pick somebody, and start talking shit about them. Okay. And this person is most likely going to pick apart that too. It's like, when you peep some shit, you become acutely aware how people like to take what you say and twist it. There may be somebody right now that's watching. I don't know. They where they live or whatever. And until they make a whole ass video about you, you don't know that they exist, right? But they're there watching, scowling, right? Twisting up their face because they don't like you, right? Thinking that honestly, in their brains, whatever's left of them, honestly think that you're talking about them. And there's probably some right now, okay, that probably think that I'm talking about it. And just because they see, well, if I start drama with her, if I start beef with her, this is going to get people viewing my channel. Because let's face it, look, like I have said before, and I'll say it again, when you're telling the truth, right? There are two types of people. Well, I'm going to say three. Okay. There's the people that resonate, and and even if you don't click to subscribe or anything, if I've helped you in any way, I'm glad and God bless. Okay, because it's not always reflected in numbers. Okay. Then you have the ones that are the silent haters. They'll just, thumbs down and keep it moving, right? But then you got the ones that are a little more psychotic, right? And they, for whatever reason, feel like they can build in a short amount of time because they're feeling, oh, well, I like drama. So let me make up some drama so that I can finally get some views onto my channel. It's making me feel some type of way, right? Right. But you see, God doesn't like you speaking ill of his anointed. And I'm going to refer back to, because let me tell you something. Like I said before, It doesn't take much. It's not like you need a credit card or anything to view other people's videos, right? And if people really wanted to watch you talking shit about Hoodie, your numbers would be a hell of a lot higher. I'm sorry, darling. That's where I'm gonna that's where I'm gonna fucking stop you right there. Okay? Because if it was really something that people wanted to consume, then the numbers would be a hell of a lot higher, don't you think? People get a little tired of seeing the same kind of content from you. Okay? Now, at least when I'm talking about, yes, of course, I'm going to blend that in there, but at least you can take a little bit of nugget of information, right? At least something you took away from this, right? Whether you agree with it or you don't agree with it, with, you know, whatever, however it makes you feel, at least you learned something. But if all you can give is one long run-on sentence with no period, comma, apostrophe, or anything, it's just one babbling brook. You know, it's like, you know. But you know what? If you don't believe me, just look at the publishing dates. That's all I'm going to tell you. Oh, but I'm a witch, right? I tell you to look at the publishing dates. I'm a witch, right? Let's check the chat. Sekhmet the goddess. Yes. Like, damn, is it that bad that you want me to make him want you? UG, unoriginal gangster. I love it. Yes, everybody that's watching, please join in. I hope this session is for me. I have a karmic girly trying to steal my invention. You see? Fucking thieving ass jackals. Let's see here. Let's see here. Obedience to God equals freedom. Yes, I don't think people really get that concept. You know, I guess you would have to resonate in order to grasp that concept, you know? You can't imagine the things that I have picked up, me and my girls have picked up by leaving those cards. I'm not going to get into that again. Look, everybody does this at their own pace, okay? But eventually I feel like, you know, most, if not all, people are going to leave the cards. I feel that. And this is not me being a witch and trying, no. Relax. Okay? You would think that the more people that leave tarot, you would be happy. But apparently that's not the case. You got to talk about it. Like, damn. And then they try to do what you do. They try to do what you do. It's funny. Oh, yeah. They will try to hijack you and your idea. And how do they do that? How is this hijack happening? They either have a mole, which we got rid of already, okay? Or, because moles play both sides, okay? Or otherwise known as an informant, right? Or they'll be dropping the cards. But since the cards are not going to tell them everything, they have an informant. Isn't that right, boo-boo? Love you too, Lady Rain. That person needs a garbage bag thrown at her head for hanging around your house. Jeez. Let's see here. I don't understand. If I'm so hated, why are you watching me? Why? So that you can cut and paste things on your amateur ass video? Your editing is trash. Let's see here. They did that to me too, remote on my phone and my mom's. Jessica, let me tell you, how many times I've been having a conversation and either the call breaks up, drops, or I don't hear the person on the other end, or they don't hear me. And this is no cards at all, just talking. I'm just saying. Curious, huh? I still have work to do on myself because a part of me wants to know who you're talking about. Not it's the thing is, if I didn't know how the law works, I would definitely tell you. But the thing is that you have to let people know what's going on. But my integrity as somebody that has a presence here online, I can probably give you initials like I did in a couple of videos past with RLS. I can't actually give you the actual first, last name, all of that stuff, because these people are dumb. They don't even realize, you kind of fucked yourself, because it's like my whole face is out there. Okay. My first and last name is out there. Okay. It's defamation of character. You can get sued for a lot of fucking money. I can take the shirt off your fucking back. Okay. Keep playing with me though. You make a response video to this, I'm going to start proceedings. How about that? If anybody that I've been talking about in this video, I find out makes a response video to me, I can and I will sue you. But if you want this to be squashed, take down your videos, they'll take down mine. I have no problem with that. Hey, it's all good. But if you want to keep this going, it's going to keep going with a fucking subpoena, a knock on your door and a fucking subpoena. So keep playing with me. You don't want to fight me, okay? Look, man, yes, I'm saying it, okay? Because I'm old school and I'm defending myself, okay? So you want to do it that way, we could do it the law way. Hey, it's all good. So pick your way, pick your poison, right? Drop your location so we can do this, or I'll find out your location and you'll get subpoenaed. Either way, keep making videos about me. Keep on. A lot of people do, Keating. A lot of people do. Look, man, I'm a goofy person. Look, if you've gotten to know me personally, you know I'm a goofy fucking person, okay? I'm very chill, okay? I don't like drama. I don't like any of this shit, okay? But I'm also somebody that was raised in the old school. Look, man, I was born in 1976, okay? That's a long time ago, okay? That's a while ago, okay? People were still wearing bell bottoms when I was born, okay? All right? They had bell sleeves and bell bottoms, honey, and platform shoes. You think you've seen platform shoes? Where do you think they got that from? It's inspiration from the 70s, okay? So I come from the old school. And I've been fighting this type of entity since I was in mommy's womb, okay? I mean, literally. So this is small beans for me, dealing with these petty, you know, trying to get clout off my name. And that's theft. That's theft. That's why I'm bringing up this video. It's theft. Anything you obtain as a result of talking about me when I didn't even talk about you, okay? If I mention you, it's because you did something to make me mention you, right? You did or said something to make me mention you. I don't just go out, oh, I just don't like this person, so I'm just going to make a video about them. I'm not like certain people. It's madness. Yeah, man, stay in your lane. I'll stay in mine. But you want to bleed over into my lane? You want to, no, bitch, no. You got your own fucking lane. No. All right. So I'm going to be cutting this off very soon, guys. I feel like, all right, I'm going to talk about this more in upcoming videos. But just suffice it to say, you know, if you peep some fuck shit going on, you got to address it. You have to address it. Graduated in 1984. Uh-huh. So, guys, I'm going to let you guys go. 76er. Yay, Anastasia. Fellow 76er. All right, guys. I'm going to cut this off now. I hope that this was helpful in some way to you guys. And for anybody that is taking what I'm saying out of context to try to manipulate people, that's manipulation, okay? You talk about me being the witch, you're the fucking witch. You're the fucking witch, and I'm calling you right the fuck out. You're the fucking witch. You're the witch, okay? After this, you see this video, whether you stay or go, that's up to you, man. That's up to you. You want to stay? I'm glad you stayed. If you go, happy trails. Okay? But I'm just going to let you know. I come from the old school, and I approach things a little fucking differently. Okay? So, guys, I'm going to let you go. I love you very much. Please like, share, and subscribe. Okay? If you guys see anywhere where my content is being snipped and readjusted on somebody else's video, let me know so that I can add it onto my lawsuit. Thanks, guys. I will talk to you soon and love you and God bless.